This is the Bright Professor. I'm Dr. Leonard Bright. Have you ever had to file a grievance in your workplace? I have, and in this video, I'm going to show you what I did to win. We all run into problems in the workplace, and sometimes we have to deal with those problems through grievances. And we have to file these grievances to address these issues that can occur all over your organization. Grievances are important tools that you can use to apply pressure in your organization and to your organization to ensure that they treat you fairly and according to the rules that are in your organization. I have been involved in grievances on both sides of the equation, either as a faculty member having an issue that I brought to a grievance committee to be addressed, or as a member of grievance committees where I heard other faculty members' issues and sought to address them. Filing a grievance doesn't make you a complainer. You're not a complainer because you are asking for fair treatment. Reject these ideas. As a matter of fact, it makes you a smart employee. One of the first things that I would recommend with filing a grievance is that you know the rules. Know your university policies, procedures, SAPs like the back of your hand. Study them as if you were studying your own field of expertise. Because when it comes to filing a grievance, you're going to have to point out very clearly how you were harmed and how that relates to the policies and procedures that have been established by a university. When you're filing a grievance, make sure that that grievance is concise and to the point. Avoid long emotional pleas to where you're going into great detail about what happened to you and how you emotionally felt about it. This may be a great therapeutic way of releasing your stress, anxieties, and things like that. The grievance committees can get lost in all of that detail. So what you want to do is very clearly and quickly and concisely connect what has happened to you with the university policies that were violated. Use whatever data you have to support your claims and your complaints. And data can be many things. It can range from statistics that you can use to compare your treatment against other colleagues. It can be even email communications that you have had with those involved in your grievance. The importance of data is that it's used to back up what you're saying, so the committee don't have to just take your word for it. They can look at empirical evidence that supports what you're saying. Now, don't get caught up or concerned that you have to present all the data, because the reality of this is that this is not a court of law. Point the grievance committees to what you have and potentially alert them to other kinds of information that might be available that you don't have access to, but they may be able to obtain. Every faculty and employee should develop a documentation plan. And what I mean by that is, when issues are starting to occur and you have that inner voice telling you something's not going right or something seems odd, start documenting those experiences. Because when these problems fully emerge and you have not documented them, you're going to be in a position to where you're going to be searching for information that you may not have kept or maintained. So again, when things appear to be going awry, or you have that inner voice telling you something seems off here, start documenting those experiences. Store that documentation somewhere to where you're not going to erase it. And when the problems fully emerge, you will have information that can provide context for a potential grievance, that can help the grievance committee, again, build a level of trust in what you're saying, because you're showing an awareness that these problems were occurring and that you have information now that they can look at that would support your claims. Never exaggerate your claims, never misstate them. Speak the truth of what has occurred to you and nothing but the truth. If a grievance committee finds that you have exaggerated something, the grievance committee will most likely discount everything that you are saying or written. Once you've put your grievance in writing or have documented your experiences in writing, stick to that. One of the tricks that are used often in the grievance process is to get you talking and get you explaining things that you did not place in writing or contradict what you have placed in writing. Then as soon as you present contradicting evidence, they're going to say, well, obviously what you wrote is not true. I'm going to say this again. Never exaggerate your claims speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Stick to that. Here's my last piece of advice. Don't be discouraged if you don't win your grievance. I filed many grievances and I certainly did not win them all. As a matter of fact, the only way that you really lose is when you don't file a grievance and you have major problems that need to be addressed. Check out another video where I address other academic workplace issues. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay encouraged because you too can make it through.